My man. My man's not on the NA train, but Complexity, listen, they've got to do what EG have done so far this year. Beat Heroic in a best of 3. That's the hope. That's the dream. Grim and JT kick it off. We've got all of Complexity trying to move forward into the B site. They just left JT to be the speed bump on the way to B. And listen, he did a good enough job. He, of course, is dead now, but his teammates thriving. Inside the B site, Grim up top. We got Fang ready to swing from CT. And Heroic, they're going to get nothing in this first pistol. So towards B, and cadiaN, quick rotation with that op. We heard it fire off down middle. They're about to peek right into it. Grim goes around the corner.
Oh, the molly
is burning down
the roof.
Oh my goodness.
Those poor plants.
Get him out of there. T's also back, because they have definitely lost the utility war when it comes to that banana play. Now, Heroic not going to just hide inside of this A site. Stown would never. He's going to go prodding at that smoke instead. Complexity do double back. Be the intended target. Jabby left for the solo hold for now, but his teammate in TSS isn't far off. So it's a creep crawl contact. TSS going to see it coming. Sees him through the sandbag, so easy first one versus Halzerk. Flash from JT will help Fang on the entry, but it's still the 3v5 recovery attempt, and they've got TSS backside.
TSS, he's been playing well, but this does come down to him. They've got no retake utility, so let's see if they find him.
He's sliding out as they run in. Woo! Way too easy, just perfectly timed. And then Stown out of the CT smoke. Heroic can do no wrong.
I think they're Heroic are ready to fight. They still have 3 here. Ooh, the off angle is so nice.
Nice trade from Grim.
And now they know there's a flasher, 3B, so they have to speed up towards A, but 30 seconds, and they don't have the bomb.
They're going to have to just try to brute force their way past cadiaN and Shush. Sitting in the site. Here comes the Heroic flank down middle as well, so things about to go from bad to worse if Complexity can't pick that bomb back up and get into this site. And the fact that he's walking around the hay bales, Halzerk just never going to be able to stick the landing on that one. cadiaN's inside of the pit forever. cadiaN as well, putting out the fire and rotate already over. Comes in a little bit late, does force Jabby down, so now we've got 2 CTs occupying new box. Smoke makes it awkward. Flash comes over for the cross, and then TSS gets stuffed on his push out. Ooh, cadiaN can't manage anything. Neither of those backside players get frags, and then a double peek into CT cross is an excellent solution here for Cole.
Wow, not bad, man. They organized really well. Bomb goes down, Stown 1v3. Not going to be an easy one to figure out. He has 2 flashes. They won't be able to smoke CT, but it looks like he can lock off 2 players from exiting in this position. But with the 3 alive on the entries, well, they win the round that way. And the second orange is Molly coming in late. That was a nice touch.
You can see how that really frazzled Jabby.
He was probably pretty happy for a second, and hopes came
sad.
crashing down. Yeah, they had to. His fallback position was mollied previously, so they, forced that to be smoked and then had him run back into the smoke.
5-man exec into the B plate. Complexity keeping it simple, but the boost back sight from Jabby going to keep him nice and safe. TSS burned to a crisp. And Jabby, waiting for a second chance, swaps out to the AK, so now multi-kill potential is high. cadiaN, gap on the smoke. That makes Complexity so incredibly uncomfortable, and the longer they wait, the closer the banana flank gets. Halzerk misses his chance, and then they just sweep it all away. Jabby trying to save this half as Complexity have killed TSS with a nade, and Grim, turns back on Jabby.
Jesus.
He lets him go past.
That round was savable until that kill.
Nade kills the first CT, Grim kills the second and the third. That turn on Jabby.
Oh, he's looking for 20.
And Floppy just doing his own thing here. Gonna go ahead and take off 2 heads, 21 and 6.
He is an assassin.
All right, Grim.
Did he say that?
Yeah, I think so.
He's been in the Rops demos?
Yeah, I was talking to him. I was talking to him in the lobby.
Okay.
Unless I'm misremembering, but
one of the good players out there. Uh-oh. Well, Heroic got that kill on B. They're looking at a Halls pop. Floppy surely can't stop this. Oh my god.
First kill's his. Ooh, Stown's gonna shut him down, though.
Yeah. One of the best pistols in Denmark right there.
as you would come to expect, Stown with a little bit of impact. But listen, it's a pistol. Throw caution to the wind and play with your souls. And by that, I mean push up short. 3 players, 1 flash, 4 defenders of this bomb site in pit, grave stairs, and the site itself. cadiaN's going to be that late apartments wrap back. And the CTs have only found the one in the site. They know about TSS, but you can't do much about them. You don't have a Molotov, you don't have an op, you're not shooting through that big old brick wall. So Fang, gushed, and soon to be dead. Sure enough, it's going to be the heroic T-side pistol. Still. Jabby now. Ooh, tons of pistols.
Oh my god.
Tons of them. Grim, double 5-7 kill. Now, of course, Bomb can just go plant at B. Not a problem. But it's an active, confident, and killer complexity. See if he can make the most of it. Deep smoke keeps complexity back.
I mean, certainly don't let your AKs die in this spot.
Awkward one, though. cadiaN, if you survive this round, you're still hanging on to Le Bison. And now you've lost that AK back sight.
cadiaN dies here as well if he doesn't push out.
Mows them all down, perhaps? No, sir. Also dead. So we got 2 AKs given over to complexity. Stown can drop them if they come out library. No need to. Fang will take the risk. Okay.
Got a long peek out of that. The patience pays off.
Yeah, the first couple jump peaks, very smooth. That one,
He was on his screen for like 3 seconds.
Alzerk tries to get back into the B site. JT on the close walk to be flashed in. Grim's got a little gap on that smoke. Ooh, and 3!
Oh, what?
JT on for the 4th. Man comes off that CT cross with conviction.
Well,
My God. He's now been spotted, though, so his job just got infinitely harder. They're going to put a smoke up in front of him.
oh.
Fire on his feet,
I was
though.
going to say he should stand with his smoke out because they know he just ran into that corner.
Right? Instead, he tries to jump over. Now, they did get the op trade back through that, but TSS gonna catch 2 players trying to hide in the corners. Look at the HP that they come out with, though. cadiaN on 10, TSS again also.
That was pretty sick. I mean, all the utility from Heroic comes out so quickly, but it all plays a part in winning that round.
Vision key, and cadiaN locks in on Alzerk. So Alzerk at the front of this, point blank. Oh no, doesn't go out with the op, and Jabby double kill makes it look so easy. Heroic gifted a chance at this A site.
Oh, that was
super
just
clean shots out of Jabby. I mean, the first one's free with the back turn.
It's just a mistake in terms of
Pull it apart.
order of operations right there, right? But they're maintaining a very sharp crossfire here to keep Grim alive, so even if they pre-aim it, yeah, he's drawing attention.
Easy.
Very well done.
JT picks up one,
Oh,
but you've got cadiaN in a 1 versus 2 after he clears out Grim.
He
There's
wins
not
up.
one person on this planet that doesn't know cadiaN can clutch. Eats that flash, though, still gets into the pillar, which means he's going to get the chance to come out with shots. Fighting, and he finds Floppy. Now Fang shaking, and complexity get crushed. Just smothers the little that was left of complexity. So Heroic going to get themselves 4 map points. It's an excellent game so far from Floppy, and he trades out Grim. He hits that 30th kill, and then he goes back into the action while blinded. We've got Fang close smoke on middle, hearing that utility usage. Smoke fades. He's fighting for his chance. He's fighting for Complexity's attempt to keep this one alive. And Jabby gonna go ahead and peel off that A player. Bomb still floats out middle. Jabby wants more confirmation and contact. And we see cadiaN encroaching closer. It's being held, but he has op advantage. Sure enough, just slaps back his counterpart in JT. Fang hoping to catch something in from Arch. His teammates still stagnant on that B site, and Heroic have finagled a way to bring back this map. Such a sick T side 2 CT round wins, that's it. Fang guns down cadiaN. He's gonna fight for this. And Floppy's getting ever closer, just a couple steps back. Late mid-play.
Oh, they let him move.
Shush is coming out. He'll catch that pit trade. Now it's just the 1v1. Fang not playing with a kit. 10-second defuse needed, and Shush is so cold.
Oh.
Cool as ice. Heroic taking back this second half.
Could have forecasted it to come up in this veto. Fang's making good pace.
Just as that last T turns away, Fang comes out from the corner. They are, however, going to just rush back these 2 counter-terrorists. Halzerk has to run. He knows that this is going to be a locked-in fight. Wow.
Did he just go a bit farther than you normally do?
TeSeS,
was that with a surf? Surely
TeSeS,
not.
the backwards, downwards facing jump across to screw over Halzerk just so that he couldn't get that headshot on the USP. And guess what? It worked. Of course, JT's still doing work. Catches one player inside of the site. Shush pressed into the smoke. JT has stopped bomb. Grim! A double right thereafter!
But it actually surprises me how often they get away with it and how often they try it.
They lose another one. Ops missing. Fang, singular kill. That feels like an invitation for Heroic to just bombard this ramp, but they don't want to press the issue too quickly. Understandably, you're going to get Jabby, one of the world's best Vertigo players, I swear to God.
Yeah, that was the other thing. The move for Jabby, it was just perfect when they even thought about Vertigo as an upgrade. Such a monster when he was playing on Copenhagen Flames on this map. Improves them on both sides. A map that you double lurk on T side. A map with plenty of little annoying headshot angles. That's what Jabby was born to play on. So, okay. The double push here is good, however. Halzerk taking Grim's spot. cadiaN going down on the push as Grim peels back to the site. 3-0 start for Complexity. Yeah.
Still incomparable. Shush climbs over the wooden wall, gets real tight, real tiny on that B site, and sure enough, it's a quick push around the corner, catching Floppy on the fallback. So just the timing there from Heroic, doing it all quietly, clambering over top, works out wonderfully. They even hold Grim off on the flank, and you know now that at this point, that save starts to creep in. It's a good burn, though, from Halzerk. Catches what he wants, a forced fight versus Shush. Deep nade as well. It's instrumental damage. Double up even. Could have caught him. But TeSeS on the other side of the map, if you thought you were going to get away with a fallback and a save, it is never going to be that easy versus Heroic. And so Complexity have given up the first round of the first 5.
That is a redeeming quality of an otherwise easy map to target. Saving is quite difficult, and also with the prevalent T-side styles that work right now with the double lurks, it's made it so that there's a lot of action even in situations like this. You can easily hunt down opponents. It's rare, very rare that the CTs can run down the ramp to go for a save and save in the T spawn, for example. But that Heroic are punishing saves more than anyone else on this map as well, which would explain how some of their biggest wins, and so many of their wins, are single-digit losses for their opponents.
Already starting to group up outside of the B site. We're going to get empty util top middle. That could pull a player away, and that would leave Floppy on his own. But he hears those footsteps closing the gap. Grim over the top of construction. It's just the one kill. Only one's not enough.
They are so good at punishing setups like this. Anybody playing back gen, we saw this with a few other teams, and you would like to be able to do that, play retake on B, or some sort of half retake where you're waiting just for the site hit to come in before you throw counter nades and then just exploding across the site. But right now, Heroic, when they have B stairs control, that's kind of the hard part. And I think that if they win that too easily, it's akin to taking Banana on Inferno, where no matter how many Ts are there, CTs are there, if they're playing farther back, they'll just eventually lose because the entry protocols are so strong. The dot flashes are so strong. And Heroic's comfort on this map is just so high.
Justified map pick every time we see them on it. There was, of course, that anomaly of a loss versus Vitality. cadiaN point blank now versus Fang. Kind of steps out unprepared. And JT gets a slice of TeSeS as he tries to trade out beyond the Opera. Look to just save cadiaN. There's Valor in it. Oof. Where'd that come from?
Where did that come from?
Where'd that... It's just...
Damn. Illegal shot to the back of the head.
Punk. Halzerk and JT not wanting to shy away from it. cadiaN's Molotov will force the issue. Short now belongs to Heroic for now. And JT, you gonna go with this again? Flashes over top, there's the fight. Target selection is good. cadiaN with his head turned, dodges most of those bullets. He'll be left on a quarter HP. 2v3 facing Heroic at the 30-second mark. Not ideal, but they'll go for the boost. A run boost, in fact, trying to offset crosshairs. Jabby's given some space to play. Didn't see Halzerk because of the smoke off the flames. And now cadiaN, who's had multiple teammates try to take those forward fights to keep him alive and kicking. Ultimately, same result. He's dead.
You have a spot where you can overstack the correct side or whatever it is. Here, they're up numbers, and JT not only gets a kill, but he sees the last two players.
Flop, you better keep that head tucked, bud.
He's in jeopardy of randomly getting spammed at the spot for sure, and I think they do on one of their executes just do it in case, but there it is. Oh, but Floppy wins his.
Jumps up, looking for more. Clean second kill onto Shush. Just snaps a couple shots down into the head. Grim can then extend. You've got support in the back line of the B site, so all is good here for Complexity. There was no kill or overt damage that happened over towards A to force this hand back to the B site. But even then, Complexity just reading the situation well. JT putting his pieces in the right spot, and Grim, just like Floppy, keeps those headshots coming. Floppy at a distance, goes down, so be it. It's 3 alive for Complexity, 5 rounds up. What's the spread? He's gonna hang on, and JT's gonna serve up a great distraction. Fang rounds the smoke, and easy. Wow. Double headshot off the M4. cadiaN, of course, hands now onto the AK, grabs that off a corpse. Floppy, because he pressed up close middle, is gonna come very quickly down the ladder. And because Jabby makes a couple audibles, Floppy not caught with his back turned. cadiaN's gonna go on the chase. He gets cut down because Floppy's playing a good series. But this time we've got a lot of Heroic players already on the brink of this site. Fang, oh, dude, just curving bullets over top that orange box.
He's frying.
Man gets 2 heads spiked. Let that be the warning sign to the rest of Heroic, who now have to push past the perimeter. Bomb plant. This could be held in by Halzerk. Depends on if the op's caught on cycle, but the 3rd shot connects, and that's going to leave Jabby stuck on the other side of fence, with cadiaN trying to cause some kind of a disruption to this eventual retake. It's a 4v2 on A site. But now they saw something, and Jabby, instead of staying hidden, decides to go for the fight. And if he can offer up more, then they could still hold this off. But no, sir, not today. Not today.
And there's actually no additional smoke here, so they might have to fight a little bit to get this bomb planted.
It's getting weird. You've already got 2 players at the base of ramp. The bomb was stopped by TSS.
Okay, now it can be securely planted. But
all the while, Jabby and cadiaN going to connect with headshots on the flank. So the flank goes phenomenally. So does the pistol, really.
16-8 for Vitality on this map. Complexity looking for a 16-5. Well, maybe that will instantly not be the case. Grim looking to take speed here. Actually, a trade comes down.
Another cleanup. Oh, they've got him pinned. Nade with his name on it. It's that short peek that's coming out.
Nade. They organized that so well.
Can Jabby stop them, though? Grim 4 health. Reload's going to tell Jabby all he needs to know. It's about the timing. Grim.
He's worried about it, but Grim, he actually gets out of dodge. Oh, Jabby. He can follow them down. Now, the thing is, it's Heroic, okay? They might reasonably expect this to be re-cleared, but not at this exact moment. It is very smart of Jabby just to keep walking.
But he's just steps behind.
It's a question of whether or not he has to pause, because if they get to a certain spot...
Will Cole think about it? If they kill Shush instantly, then Jabby... Oh, dude, and Shush looks away. Still able to put up one. Both positions known. Halzerk 2 HP, Shush on 13. Looks like they've strung it all together. Yeah, Halzerk hands busy, he's doomed. Okay, Shush, critical time to get some impact.
That was like from the perspective of individual decision making and shots being hit, a really great outplay.
Of course, a wounded animal is a dangerous beast. And Heroic have nearly been bled dry. The teeth and claws are coming out. AK, ump, pistols for the rest. Fang inside smoke. Just awaits cadiaN.
Comes down to which smoke comes up first.
Look at that crosshair already on his hips. Bullet straight to the head. TeSS trades back. Halzerk just a little bit further. And it's that supportive player that has been the key piece to Complexity's A plays. They've got Shush on the run. Pinned into the corner of this staircase, can't get back. Floppy too fast on him, and Halzerk's already right here. We've got that right side green smoke down, Molotov for the stack of orange boxes, but that one doesn't pop. So there's a mistake here in the util that Jabby could weaponize. Does he slide through? Does he press this issue?
Floppy's ready for the smoke push.
But now Floppy's lost his vision. They cross paths. Halzerk, a bit of panic as Floppy suddenly exchanges positions, and that second CT,
what?
Not even needed. 5-7 for the double.
Oh my god.
Shush awaits them. Oh, but cadiaN goes peeking wide. Grim, the patience is perfect. Shush, double, triple, 4 on the round.
Damn, dude, Shush is a beast. His role, his job is just so dangerous, and he's just expected to get these frags over and over again. So consistent in delivering them. But it is another don't blow this situation for Complexity. And they have this op on Halzerk.
He's trying to lean back, wants to make sure flank can't come through. Grim will be the landmine, meant to blow a hole in this retake. And it's already getting closer. They had that cache of flashes left in spawn. Grim, he gets one, but Jabby's got the trade frag. Always efficient. Jabby and Shush, the kings of B, now stuck and traded to their folly as Complexity come in with a 16-round win.
Faze and Liquid beat Complexity here on Overpass. Complexity have got a lot of kind of tier 1 experience recently, even playing NaVi on top of that. And well, what a story it would be if they're able to close out on third map versus another tier 1 team on a map that they love.
Ooh. Okay, clean ones. Jabby's got the response back. Floppy's got the short player pinned in. Last bullet in the magazine, all he needed. And there's cadiaN in with a response.
Ooh. Yeah, they get put into an interesting spot because they just lost the site. They had 3v2. They probably would continue forward the execute if just one person was here, but now they sort of have to retake it. And Jabby, he has low HP, but sometimes he almost doesn't need any. Really good on the headshots, and he gets into a spot that wouldn't be possible if they didn't have to re-attack it. So on the upside for Complexity, they split up. And Jabby, oh my god. He's tucked in looking down. If they're not careful, this could be the move.
No way he gets away with this. When's the last time we saw a feet stare? Oh, comes in, kills JT, trades there. Last player's up. It's going to be cadiaN. Questioned by the desk.
Oh, they're just walking out. Jump spot.
Okay, dangerous.
Yeah, the flash is here, though.
Yeah, get owned.
Wow.
Get absolutely owned. You thought you were going to creep out on them, but cadiaN's flashbang, phenomenal. Grim on a recovery attempt, and look at the risk being run by Shush. Just walks around through the monster smoke. Odds are, with 2 kills, nobody's over there, and it just gives him a ton of control. But we do still get this very curious walkout of Grim. Could find contact on B short.
Might be impossible to track down anybody. Okay, they got this covered as well.
Nice angle. The only thing that goes the way of Complexity is the Fang and Halzerk pickups up on A.
Hey, and there's no one on long, so cadiaN here going to smoke this off. They'll see where the smoke comes from.
They're ready, but oof. Okay. Fang's going to bring it back with another headshot. His rifle work, excellent on Vertigo. Clean so far here on Overpass. We're going to get that flank coming in behind him, though, so as he is stalled on the approach to the A site by the unknown presence of Heroic, he's just being set up to be killed by Shush. Nade for him, and had Shush not finished the job, that's the insurance policy out of cadiaN. He lets the nades do the talking.
They're playing They're playing Heroic here in the back half of the series with two very good maps for them. Getting shoutout is entirely possible, and cadiaN's calls have been solid in terms of gambling in the right direction, the over pushing now.
Oh, JT. Thought he had cadiaN off, thought he could jump on that timing, and it almost looked likely, but it's up to Grim now to draw this one back. If Grim crosses, cadiaN's got him locked in. Doesn't need to extend. But remember, TSS from that A push is already so hot on the heels of Complexity, and before he even gets there, we've already got Jabby with the 2K. So now the rest of Heroic can lean back. Just let TSS come in with the impact. But now he has been flanked. He just becomes a B defender. And Fang, well, he's going to get shut off from this one. Deep peaks over top the water. And this seems too easy for Heroic's 7th win.
Yeah, this is brutal. Ian and 2v1'd him and made a case for themselves in the post plant. But now I think Heroic just have not seen enough pressure towards the A side. They're starting to take advantage of that space. And TSS is the final nail right here as he full flanked, rotated in, and then was part of that post plant. So they know Heroic are going to re-aggress somewhere, but do they know where? Oh, the setup is so good from the CT side.
Clean, right? Stown.
Like, Stown cannot stand here otherwise. Oh, but he doesn't win his duel. TSS wins his.
That's going to turn the Bathrooms players back. Again, traded back and forth. Missed shot. cadiaN, oh, he does kill Grim. Halzerk wants to finish him off. Floppy's preoccupied with Connector. There's a second player in there, and now Halzerk's going to be given a chance to clutch. Him versus Shush, who has been an animal, may I add. 14-3 on this map. A lights-out performance on Vertigo, but Shush just gave a little bit of timing over it. It looks like he was heading to the B site thinking maybe Halzerk would run down there instead.
Okay, so Halzerk, he puts himself in a good spot. This is a position that if Shush reads it, he can walk into this frag, and that's the only risk for Halzerk. But at the moment, he's
Bomb's planted for Bank.
Yeah, that's the thing. He can't go too far.
So he stays tethered close enough. Shush, yeah, not even assuming this whatsoever. Halzerk, hook, line, and sinker. The off impact, very much there. Being held by Heaven. Floppy tries to go for the boost, and TSS just clips him in the side of the head a couple times. Lucky to be alive at this point.
Okay.
Oh, and he can't even get away. Headshot.
Info outside bathrooms, inside bathrooms.
Lands the first one, jumps back over. Nice angles here from cadiaN. Single-handedly shutting down the little that was left of Complexity. The 3 terrorists trying to walk up through bathrooms, gunned down one after another, and poor JT, 1v5. Nobody pushing the flank just yet, but like everybody else, his time is limited. Oh, he gets wall banged. Oh, he gets wall banged twice,
wow.
cadiaN.
On the walk back. A real bounce back.
And I think it's a welcome sight for Heroic. I think when cadiaN plays well, I think he calls better. He's just very much finding the flow of this third map. Gonna try to keep it quicker, and TSS happy to provide. Fights straight into short. Empty magazine means he will fall, and Grim there to trade back. So a bit more chaotic moments here coming out of Heroic's close on the CT side, but it's the fact that it's already 11-3, and then I think that their confidence is now just boiling over from the sides of the pot to the stovetop, where Halzerk and Grim try not to get burned.
So Halzerk, let's see. Will he hear a scope and bank? I think we'll find out in a second. Maybe he just walks into this. Some damage here.
cadiaN simply not missing shots, but didn't expect Halzerk to still be pinned to pinned into the close wall.
Yeah, spun him up here.
At least moving still enough, but Grim. Oh, dude, Grim.
Oh, where was he going?
I thought he got a glimpse of Shush. I thought they both would have seen each other, and I guess Grim just a little too frantic in that moment, so Halzerk, chance to clutch. Oh!
What?
Chance to clutch, and he does! Or Heroic 2-1. Fang's first kill is clean.
Hey, it's very clean.
Again,
oh, the back turn. TSS, he loves doing that, and he's so good at it.
But this time he dies.
Yes.
Last time he survived with like 30 HP.
Yeah.
This one's going to leave 3 of his teammates alive versus the 4 of Complexity. And they're just going to keep it simple. They've got the nades for the exec into the A site.
And it looks like Fang was comfortable saying, yeah, it's looking like A, exactly what we expected. And they are coming in.
So the CTs get ahead of those smokes. One of them, of course, blocks off bathrooms in case, but JT is a pistolero.
He is, really.
Whether it's the Deegs or the USPs, this man hits headshots, and that is his 5th and 6th kill of this map. So about damn time. Jabby 1v4. Only 20 seconds left to try and make this magic happen. So there it is. You hear them organizing for the peak.
3, 2, 1.
Goes
their site with 1 kit of utility. 1 smoke, 2 flashes, and they're in. Do we have a kit? Yes, we do on a couple of players.
Grim kicks it off with a kill. Stound bests 2 players inside bank. And then Shush's Deagle slaps back Grim. You gave them this A site.
Yeah, you did. You let him get this far. And I think there was just this discomfort. Halzerk was in front of bathrooms. You turn around, you turn back, he's in bank.
And if you think you're going to get away with the save, then you have not expected cadiaN. Tease can move down, grab that extra gun as one of them came through with a pistol. And cadiaN's just going to tell his troops, hunt, shut down JT. Bomb will even find him. Stound dies, so be it. That's heroic with an early T win.
And wow, yeah, he comes forward with it. This is
right timing.
Playing to win.
Ooh. Floppy goes in with the monster distraction, but this is just going to keep Grim walking.
And he's told them to just go over to the B side. I'm going to meet you there.
Ooh, does this get heard?
Oh, he's running.
He didn't turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that Grim got nasty for a second, but now he's going to piece it all together. Taps away, only gets 1. Oh God, Grim.
Oh, Stound was the low HP player too.
Feels like that could have been a big moment. Halzerk, though, finds timing on the Deeg. Can't manage his second, and we're back into another 1v1. JT versus cadiaN, battle of the big brains, and the utility just off the mark. JT with only 7 kills. Grim's making a ton of sound, doesn't clear the corner. Jabby's gonna milk this for the double, but it gets away from him. Floppy's 5-7, finds nothing. Fang cleared off with the short side. JT's Deeg in with 2. If that's enough, if that's something, then maybe Halzerk, who we've waited for in this series, can finish with the double. He's got the first fight found. It's close, but it's smoked off. And with that, Complexity's hopes going up inside the smoke with it.
Seen him clutch from heaven before. No util to work with, the corner of a smoke. Maybe a mistake gets made.
A little gap, a little something, but just as he presses out, he still finds that kill. cadiaN's up, connects. And it's nice to see him show his face here inside map 3.